Okay, so very good evening friends, and in this video we will learn about class component. But before going to the class component, I want you to teach you something about the JSX style of representation of this functions. So here we have seen that we had a function um, welcome, and we passed the props, and these things were displayed. Now if I want to represent the JSX part of this, then I can also represent this as const name of the function. This is called the arrow operator. So here you write equal, and then after this you have to write the arrow. It's fat arrow representation, this is called. Now this will work the very same way. So I have just written const welcome equal, and then in parenthesis props, and then a fat arrow, and after that the curly bracket starts, and inside the curly brackets we have this return function, and then parenthesis, and this division. So I have only changed the style of this function, and this is called the JSX style, or ESX also works the same way. So here I simply refresh the page, and then you will see there is no change in the representation, because it should not actually have any change into that. So this is called the ESX, or ESX notation. Now in this video I want to teach you about how you can introduce the class component. The class components is just like the object oriented programming feature. So I just want to create inside the component folder, create one class component, and I'm going to name it as my class.js, and then we'll use the snippet RCE. So okay, then I want to remove this export because I don't want named export. So this is, now look at the style, the class my class extends component. So this class name is my class, and this is extending to the component now. And then here you have one function called the render method, and this method represents this JSX part of the code, or you can say the HTML part of the code. Here this is in the division, whatever you write. So first let me write something, then I write h5, and then I write my class component. So this is class component, and then I provide one paragraph also. So this is P, and then there I write a little text. So this is my paragraph, and it works with class component. Okay, so this is ready. Now I go to app.js, and here I have to import it. So first you write here my class, and then you will see that this import is not coming, so I have to import. So import my class from this is slash components, and the name is my class. So we are importing the my class from the components my class. So now I save this file, and I refresh my web browser, and let's see what you get. So this is my class component, this part is coming here, so this is working properly. Now suppose if I want to pass some properties as we passed in functional component, then how you can do that? So here we need to create the constructor for this class. Constructors are the special kind of functions which help us to invoke the variables, or in the other programming languages, that because this class, my class, extends components. So this is a example of inheritance, and in inheritance the my class is inheriting the features of the component class. So when I create the constructor of this class, it will invoke the constructor of the component class also with the help of a super keyword. But you don't have to worry about that, you just write simply rconst. So this is the snippet rconst, and then if you click this, then you see constructor automatically comes. So this is this dot state. I'm not going to use this part right now because there you can write the state of the component. Now we'll discuss little later what actually is the state of a class component. So here since I want to print some information, so first here I pass from app.js where I'm introducing this one. Yeah, so here I use the word like skill is ReactJS, and then I write simply, I can write anything. I write demand is it is a hot cake now. Okay, so these are the two properties, skill and demand, we are passing from here. So now inside this, inside the curly bracket, we have to write this dot. In the, you just see this in welcome.js, we simply wrote props.name and the props.email. Here I have to write this dot props.type because this is a class component. So this dot props.skill, and it has, just I'm writing random text, it does not have any meaning. So this dot props.demand. Okay, so now I save it and I run. So you see this skill ReactJS, this one, and the hot cake, this is the demand text. So this is how you can pass these properties. So now, so this is how this property works. Now if I want to go into the detailing of this state, then I think I should go to the next video. Thank you very much. So subscribe to our channel, and in the next video we will learn about state variables, what actually they mean.